Hello everyone! How are you? This is Kay. Good to see you again. Thank you very much for joining today's live stream. Today is the 6th of October on Sunday. So I hope you're having a great weekend this weekend, and let's prepare the analysis and also the trades for this coming week. So as usual on Sundays, I've been doing the Sundays weekly forecast. So today in this YouTube, I'm thinking to share my analysis mainly on JPY pairs, because I've seen that the monthly time frame on JPY pairs are quite interesting. So I will be sharing the monthly JPY and weekly and the daily JPY pairs mainly on Forex. Then also I will cover gold and also BTC USD, Bitcoin, and the fundamental news. So please enjoy and learn something new from today's analysis as well. So yeah, thank you very much for joining everyone. Good to see you. I see lots of comments too. Thank you for joining. So now let me switch screen and start my analysis. Okay, so I will switch the screen to trading view. Okay, and starting from the Euro JPY and monthly time frame, Euro JPY monthly time frame is still bullish, and the reason, by the way, the reason why I view the monthly time frame today is that this is due month in the month of October, and the candlestick in September closed, and new candlestick on October opened. So in this timing, it's better to check the monthly time frame, because there may be a new momentum and new triggers in the monthly time frame per Ichimoku. And then also we check the weekly time frame, because this is weekend, and we can expect some new momentum too on the weekly analysis and the daily time frame as well. So that's why I checked the monthly time frame today on this early October live stream. So starting from a Euro JPY, again, this is a monthly time frame, and I can see that it's bullish because Senko span B is up, Senko span A is also bullish, and also Kijun Sen is up, and the Chikou span is above the candles. So the price is not yet above the Tenkan-sen. The Tenkan-sen monthly is 164.94. So if the market breaks that level, then we're gonna see more stronger momentum bullish. But so far it's between Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen. However, one thing that is good is the Kumo is getting thicker and bigger. If you have been checking the Kumo shape, you can see that it's getting thicker and bigger, meaning that the area between Senko span A and B is getting bigger and bigger. So this tells us that this is buyer's momentum in the long term, and this bullish trend continues. And actually, for the last 2 months, in the months of September and August, the market was nicely supported by the Kijun-sen. And this month so far is a bullish bar. So if it closes above the previous dojis or above the Tenkan-sen again, 164.94, then this month and also until the end of the year, until December, we can expect the market goes bullish continuously. So that's one thing I wanted to tell in the JPY pairs. And the other JPYs are similar in the monthly time frame, so that's the main topic for today. So again, Euro JPY shows bullish, and in terms of the monthly time frame, and with that in mind, if you check the weekly time frame is still range, because the price is between Kumo Kijun Sen and also this Chikou span is touching. So this is what I see as a range, and the monthly Tenkan-sen is actually the weekly Kijun-sen. So let's see if the market breaks again 164.94 and the trend continues bullish this way. And to the Kijun Sen, we have the pips of, let's see, about 192, about 190 pips, 180 pips or so. So along the way up, we may be able to buy before the break of the Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen too, because this is also called the Kijun Sen retracement in Ichimoku strategy. Whenever a Kijun Sen becomes flat, the market tends to be attracted to Kijun Sen. So here too, whenever you see Kijun Sen flat, that's mostly when the market goes to the Kijun Sen. So here Kijun Sen being flat, so there's a good chance that the market touches the Kijun Sen, weekly Kijun Sen, or the monthly Tenkan Sen, right? So that's one thing I want to tell today. And also with that in mind, if you check the daily time frame, so to me, JPY pairs are bullish. I'm waiting for the buying opportunities on JPY pairs first of all. So daily time frame is now within the Kumo, and so monthly Tenkan Sen is the weekly Kijun Sen and the daily Senko Span B. So again, the price is now within the Kumo on the daily time frame. So from here, it may be very choppy. So for Euro JPY, I think it's safer to wait for the break of, again, 164.94 and buy after that. So you can set the alert above that level, and once the alert triggers, you can come back and check some momentum here. That's what I will be waiting for this week to happen. So that's Euro JPY. So far so good. So this is like top-down analysis and multiple time frame analysis. So first, I check the higher time frame. Again, when the new month starts, I check the monthly time frame. Then I break it down to the weekly and also the daily and the lower time frames. So next one I would like to review is Pound JPY. So starting from the monthly time frame again, you see Pound JPY is better than Euro JPY because the price is above the Tenkan Sen. If you remember again, Euro JPY price is below Tenkan Sen, and I was talking about the breakout. But Pound JPY is above the Tenkan Sen, so that means Pound JPY is more bullish than Euro JPY. You can tell it at a glance, as Ichimoku says. So now Kijun Sen is flat, but Kumo is up, Senko Span A is up, Senko Span B is also up, and Chikou Span above the candles, so it's bullish. So so far in the month of October is bullish, but previous months in the month of September, as you can see, is the doji. Doji candlestick is, let me zoom in so that you can see the clear view in case you're from phone or tablet. So here is the doji candlestick. Doji is where the candlestick body becomes very tiny and long wick on each side. So when you see doji, the theory is to wait for the breakout. So the doji resistance on the Pound JPY is on 196 area. So it's better to wait for that breakout, that area, and look for buying opportunities. That's something that we can tell from the monthly perspective. But most likely, the breakout is going to happen within the month of October, and once it really does, then this November, December will be bullish to me. So with that in mind, if you check the weekly time frame, then again the weekly Kijun Sen is down here. So the price broke the weekly Kijun Sen, and still, but overall is range because the Chikou span is still very close to the candles, and the Kumo itself is not bullish yet. This is actually the bearish Kumo. So what that means is that I said let's wait for the breakout of 196.01, but there may be a fake breakout that we have to be careful. So to be safer in Pound JPY, it's better to wait for the Kumo to be twisted bullish, then look for buying opportunities. Or you can simply wait until the market closes above the resistance. Then without waiting for the Kumo twist, you can actually check the daily time frame. And when daily is bullish, then we can buy also. And eventually, the weekly Kumo twist bullish, and we can follow bullish trend continuously. So it depends on how the daily time frame goes on this pair. So then let's check the daily time frame. So the daily time frame Kumo is twisted bullish here. So that's a good sign. And also the price broke the Senko span B exactly on last Friday. And Chikou span is also above the candles. So this is now bullish momentum. So that means when the daily candlestick breaks 96.01 bullish, then it's safer to buy on pound JPY. And again, pound JPY is stronger than euro JPY from the monthly perspective. This is one of the good pairs to forecast this week. So let's move on to the next JPY pair, which is the USD JPY. USD JPY has been quite rough, and Nikkei has been quite rough because we have a new prime minister in Japan, as you may already seen the news. But basically, whichever it goes, I'm a trend follower and I don't really trade by the fundamental or news. So whichever it goes, I simply follow. But I think USD JPY is also bullish this week because first of all, this is again the monthly time frame. The monthly shows the price is below the Tenkan-sen. However, it's above the Kijun-sen and above the Kumo. And Chikou span is almost touching, but so far it's been above the previous candlestick. So overall it's bullish. So just like Euro JPY, the target at the moment is the monthly Tenkan-sen, which is 150.76. So that will be the initial target. And of course, I think the market breaks there and continuously bullish within the month of October, and could be trending till the end of December. So that's USD JPY. And with that in mind, if you check the weekly time frame, again the monthly Tenkan-sen is the weekly Kijun-sen. So the market can be retracing to there, and the potential pips we see here is up to Kijun-sen is 222 pips. So when you see 222 pips or 1 pip, it's really big. But according to this momentum recently on JPY pairs, especially USD JPY, the momentum is very strong. So every week they move more than 200 pips if you look at the candlesticks. So that means it's realistic to say that the market breaks the Kijun-sen within this week and closes above. Then the market continues bullish this way. So USD JPY is now retracing to the weekly Kijun-sen. So then if you check the daily time frame, daily shows within the Kumo. So again, the weekly Kijun-sen is near the daily Senko span B. So the price is in the Kumo, it may be choppy. So it's safer to wait for the Kumo breakout and buy. But overall, USD JPY to me is bullish from the monthly perspective. So I think sooner or later, I think the market breaks the Kumo and goes bullish. So this is just started, the Kumo breakout. The last candlestick on Friday just went into the Kumo. And however the journey goes, I think most likely when the market goes into the thick part of the Kumo, then becomes very choppy. So although it may be choppy, if it breaks bullish, then I think it goes up after that. So as long as the price within the Kumo in USD JPY, I don't recommend to trade because I don't think you can make bigger risk reward ratio trades because the market will be very choppy. So that's USD JPY analysis. Okay, so then next one is AUD JPY. Again, thank you very much for joining, everyone. Good to see you. So today is 6th of October on Sunday, and I'm doing the weekly analysis among the JPY pairs because they look so interesting. So I thought it's good to cover today. And also I will cover gold and Bitcoin and also the news, fundamental news. And I got the request to analyze the Nifty chart, so I will do that too. Nifty is at the moment retracing, but let me share my analysis later on. So next one I want to cover is AUD JPY, and that's monthly time frame. AUD JPY also looks good, just like a pound JPY, because the price is above the Tenkan-sen. Hold on, let me just delete this one. I was kind of backtesting on one of the strategies. But yeah, here is the price is above the Tenkan-sen, Chikou span above the candles, and Kumo itself has been bullish. So, and then also, just like pound JPY, AUD JPY formed the doji in the month of September, and now it's breaking bullish. So this pair is also good to monitor closely this week or within the month of October. And the market has been supported by Kijun-sen too. Not even one time or twice here. So this is a good indication that the market is still bullish. And then if you check the weekly time frame, it's also weekly time frame is now range. The price is now above the Kijun-sen, but the Kumo is still flat and Chikou span touching. So this week may be range or retracing, but overall is bullish still. So there might be some small retracement, but we can always look for buying opportunities on this one. JPY pairs are not the pairs to sell so far, but they are good to buy according to the monthly analysis. So then if you check the daily time frame, it broke the daily Senko span B. So let me draw the line on the daily Senko span B, which was 99.76, and it broke. So AUD JPY is also good to monitor closely and look for buying opportunities continuously. Kumo also twisted bullish and Chikou span above the candles too. So more than Euro JPY or USD JPY, AUD JPY looks good to buy. Okay, so next one I cover will be CAD JPY. CAD JPY momentum is a bit weaker as compared to pound or AUD JPY because the price is below Tenkan-sen and the Chikou span touching. This is just like USD JPY. However, it's bullish overall, and for this one, the reason why it's bullish is because the monthly chart is now above the previous doji and previous inside bar. Inside bar is one of the Sakata Goho and also one of the well-known breakout strategy. But if you look at the two previous candlesticks, these were the inside, not the arrow. Hold on, let me just get this yellow line so that they match the color. So yeah, hold on. Okay, so like this. So the candlestick high and low in the month of August included the candlestick on the month of September, then now it's breaking bullish. So that means as long as the price is above 109.17, it's safe to buy according to this breakout strategy. So then with that in mind, and also the target. The target at the moment is the monthly Tenkan-sen initial target, which is 110.29. So we have more than 100 pips of room to trade. And then a weekly time frame is now showing it's also range, but it broke the range bullish, and it's heading towards the weekly Kijun-sen. So monthly Tenkan-sen is the weekly Kijun-sen, and if you check the daily time frame, it's also the Senko span B. So the market at the moment is heading towards the daily Senko Span B, weekly Kijun Sen, monthly Tenkan Sen, and most likely it breaks bullish because of the monthly momentum, according to this inside bar breakout. And also, if you look at the daily time frame, this is also a nice breakout of the resistances. And also, there was an N wave formed, price into the Kumo. So from here, I think the price will form another new N wave, and then breaks the Senko Span B and continues bullish this way. So together with Pound JPY, CAD JPY is also good to monitor this week. Okay, so next one I'd like to cover, the last JPY pair is the Swiss franc JPY, which is this one. Swiss franc JPY has been the most bullish market among the JPY pairs. So it's above the Tenkan Sen now. The Kumo is bullish. Kumo is getting thicker, bigger also, so that's a good sign, as I mentioned before. And then also Kijun Sen angle is technically bullish now. And Chikou span above the candles. Chikou span above candles. So it's bullish now. And also for this pair, not only it broke the Tenkan Sen, but also it broke the outside bar breakout. Outside break. Okay, so since it broke the outside bar breakout bullish, it's good to monitor and look for buying opportunities now. So Tenkan Sen monthly is 172.78, and weekly Kijun Sen is again the same level. Technically, it's a bit lower. If I just precisely adjust it, then it's 172.67. And last week, the candlestick broke. Last week, the candlestick broke not only the outside, but also the weekly Kijun Sen and monthly Tenkan Sen. So from here, I think the market goes up. Then if you check the daily time frame, it's about to break the daily Senko Span B. So, and since it closed above the previous resistances, most likely closes above the Kumo this week, and this market continues bullish. So far I think Pound JPY and also AUD JPY and Swiss franc JPY look very good to monitor among the JPY pairs. For the rest of the pairs analysis, I will do it on KTS Academy and GTS members after this public YouTube live stream. But JPY pairs looks good for so far. So okay, so that was my Forex analysis, and now let me go to gold, XAU USD. So here is the gold monthly time frame, and it's still bullish. It's still continuously bullish. The price is above the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, Kumo, and Chikou span above the candles. However, if you look at the monthly Kumo, it's a bit thinner, right? It's getting thinner, and now Senko span AB both flat. So that means it may not break the resistance in the month of October. It may retrace a little bit or consolidate, then break. So far the candlestick is forming bullish, but if you check the weekly time frame, it's a doji candlestick last week. So doji and inside means let's wait for the breakout of the doji inside bar bullish. Then most likely it continues bullish. And then the monthly Kumo Kijun Sen will be angle bullish too, and weekly remains bullish. Weekly at the moment, Senko span B up, A up, Kijun Sen is also up. So monthly is overbought, but weekly is not. So that means in the weekly basis, the market continues bullish, but in the monthly basis, it may range. Right? So by the end of the October, it may retrace a little bit. But so far, in the weekly analysis, I think this week can be bullish. It may reach 2700, then retrace. It's also a possible scenario based on the weekly analysis. So then if you check the daily time frame, it's continuously consolidating, but there is the price is still above the Tenkan-sen. So as long as it's above the Tenkan-sen, I think it's bullish. So let's see if the market will be supported by the daily Tenkan-sen or not this week. If it breaks the Tenkan-sen bearish, then it may come down to the daily Kijun-sen. So we may see some huge retracement for the next couple of days. So we will see how it goes. I will review this on the next live stream again. So next one I want to cover is Nifty chart, index and Nifty chart. I have been touching on this one for the last couple of weeks, but Nifty has been bullish and the price is above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Kumo has been bullish and Chikou span above the candles. In terms of the monthly perspective, there is no retracement at the moment. So far in the month of October is bearish and it may touch the Tenkan-sen. So Tenkan-sen level is down here, 23,805. So the market may retrace to there and bounce and goes up. That's possible scenario. But let's see how far the market retraces. Let's see if the market really retraces to Tenkan-sen on the monthly time frame based on the lower time frame analysis. So if we check the weekly time frame, then weekly Kijun-sen is here too. So, and I can just see that now that the price broke the Tenkan-sen bearish. Right. So when the price is below Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen flat, then there is a good chance that the market retraces. So that means this week may be retracement. So now it's not a good timing to buy anymore. We have to wait until we see a bullish sign to buy again on Nifty 50 chart. And daily should be bearish. Sorry, daily is not bearish yet because it's between the Kijun-sen and the Kumo. So since it broke the Kijun-sen, now it's range, but it's not bearish according to Ichimoku. According to the price action, it didn't renew lower either, so it's not bearish yet. But I would say that when the market breaks the Kumo, then it's bearish on the daily time frame, and then touches the weekly Kijun-sen, then bounce and goes up. So either way, at this moment, it's not really a good timing to buy. Let's wait until we see a bullish momentum, and then I will analyze again next week. So that was a Nifty time frame, Nifty analysis, sorry. And next one I'm going to cover is Bitcoin, BTC USD. So cryptos, BTC USD. As I mentioned for the last couple of weeks, this is within the descending channel. And last month closed with a bullish bar, and this month, in the month of October, so far has been bearish or doji. So looks like a market's range now. There's no trend at the moment. So the price is now touched on the weekly Kijun-sen, and then it may go down to Kumo, but I think it continues range. I don't really see any direction at the moment, and Bitcoin, Chikou span touching too. So there's no direction as per Ichimoku. According to the analysis on this, on the trend analysis, it's bearish. It's within the bearish wedge. So the price may come down to the Senko span B on the weekly time frame, which is down 49,200 area. So let me just mark that one here, and let's monitor chart until next week. So now let me cover the fundamental news. Again, thank you very much for joining, everyone. Good to see you today. So we are in the month of October. Okay, every year I feel that after October is really fast until the end of the year. So okay, so here is the news website. Let me share the screen again. Okay, so let me scroll down and let me just cancel these ads. Let me also click this week and click apply, and I zoom in the market, zoom in this zoom in the website so that you can see all the details. Okay, so then I will extend it to downside of the screen so you can see the whole news here. So Monday 7th, tomorrow, we have one big news, retail sales in Europe. And Tuesday the 8th, we have RBA meeting minutes in Australia. And Wednesday the 9th, we have interest rate decision in New Zealand. And also FOMC minutes in the US. And then Thursday, October 10th, we have a CPI in the US. This is very important news, the most important, biggest impact potentially. So watch out on Thursday 10th, CPI. Okay, and also monetary policy in UK. Friday, October 11th, we have CPI again in Germany, and also unemployment rate in Canada, and then producer price index, ex-food energy in the US too, and then Michigan sentiment index in the US. So biggest news this week is Thursday, CPI, and ex-food energy too in the US. Usually this one impacts very big, so please watch out this coming Thursday on the 10th. So that covered the whole analysis among the markets. So I have about 10 minutes, so let me review some comments. Again, thank you very much everyone, good to see you here. Tony Gold, Ichimoku Trader, good to see you. Charles, thank you for joining as well. Ratan and you, good to see you. Hinata, thank you for joining from Philippines, good to see you. Or Wisdom, thank you for joining as well. Sunil, good to see you too. Babak, thank you for joining too. All right, Josh, good to see you too. He says, I hope October will be nice to us. September had just been so much break-evens and small losses. Right, September was very choppy, I would say. August was better, but September was very choppy. So let's see how it goes in the month of October. Usually, when I review the monthly performance in the month of October is usually good as compared to other months. So let's see how it goes. Okay, yeah, let's see. Okay, thank you for joining. Okay, Ichimoku Trader says, in my opinion, Ichimoku is a complete system for analyzing financial markets. As long as you understand it deeply, and then you will understand that the theory of time and the theory of waves combine beautifully with the theory of time. And special strategies like Tenkan-sen, retracement, and which you will not see anywhere else. That's right. Ichimoku is so far, at the moment now, Ichimoku you see as an indicator in TradingView or any other platforms, but Ichimoku is a complete system. It's not just the indicator. It's not just the signals. It's not just buy or sell. It's all the system complete. And you can actually not only capture where to buy, where to sell, but also you capture the market momentum in terms of equilibrium from the short term and mid term and long term. And that's the most important part of Ichimoku. And then where to buy, where to sell comes, depends on individual traders' preferences. Ichimoku is actually to capture the market momentum. It also tells you volume of the market by the Kumo shape and oversold, overbought also, and how the different term traders are doing, how the market participants are doing in the market within the different time frames. So that's the beauty of Ichimoku, and that's why I'm using it. Yeah, and that's really true. Yeah, Ichimoku is itself as a complete system, and you don't need other indicators besides Ichimoku to do. Okay. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Sandeep, thanks for joining as well. He says, can you please suggest any good books for psychology? Psychology, I recommend the Traders Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. That's the best book. Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. I have read the book so many times, and that's been one of the most important books you have to read. Okay, Oli, thanks for joining. Winstocks, good to see you. Neville, good to see you too. Jitendra, thanks for joining as well. Cole, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, Jitendra says, can we take bullish position when price is between Kijun Sen and Tenkan Sen? Yes, you can do it. I don't recommend to do so when the price is between Kijun Sen and Kumo. But when the price is between Kijun Sen and Tenkan Sen, it's still okay. Okay, yeah, let me check a couple more comments now. Winstock says, if you don't mind, please check symbol in full text VN index. Thank you so much. Okay, let me see. VN index. I think I have that one. I think I have checked that one before. Let me see. Okay, maybe I don't have it. Let me do it now. Index. Okay, so it's this one over here. Okay, so let me add this one, and starting from the monthly time frame analysis. So basically whatever I say is universal on any market, whether it's Forex or index like this or commodities, cryptos. So I'm simply giving you more examples of my analysis. Okay, so here is Vietnam index monthly time frame, and the price is near the resistance of 1,295.41. And so the question is whether it breaks the resistance or not. So far this month it's retracing, and I can see that it has been range near the resistance level. So and future Kumo is very tiny and thin, so I don't see the breakout momentum yet in this month. So that's a monthly perspective. Let's see if we have some potential breakout on the weekly perspective. Weekly shows it's also range, so I don't see any momentum bullish yet. The Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen is also flat too, so I think the price retraces to Kijun Sen again, which is 1235.84 level. I think the price comes down and bounce, or Tenkan Sen even, and goes up. So yeah, that's Vietnam index. So whenever the market's range near the resistance, I don't recommend to buy. You can sell and stop loss above the resistance and target to the weekly Kijun Sen. I think that's safer to trade than buying and expecting the breakout in this situation. So yeah, that's my analysis on this one. Okay, all right, yep, good to see you, Teo. Thanks for joining. Good to see you too. Charles, pound CAD. Let me see, pound CAD is, okay, weekly is bullish now, above the Tenkan Sen, nicely supported, and monthly is also bullish. Right. So it broke the resistance in the month of September, and then now it's coming down. So since weekly is bullish, as long as price is above the weekly Tenkan Sen, it's good to buy. But last week was a huge sellers momentum here, so it may consolidate from here. So we will see. I prefer to trade the other JPY pairs or some other pairs than this one. This one is a bit now risky. If the market closed above or on the previous resistance 1.7853, that was better to buy, but it closed below. So it may close below the Tenkan-sen, then comes down to Kijun-sen too this week. But overall it's bullish still. Just watch out on the retracement this week. Okay, Babak, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Alright, Cliff, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Okay, let me see. DC, good to see you too. Thank you for joining as well. DC says, do you ever hold through session close? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah. But you don't want to keep holding your trade until you set the break even. Break even is one of my strategies for the risk management. When you move the stop loss above your positions, your positions when you're buying it, that's a break even line. And then it's safer to cross the session, I guess. But yeah, never trade right before or right after the sessions because it's risky too. The volatility increases and the market goes backwards when the session starts, UK or New York session, so it's risky to me. Okay, yeah, Sandeep, you're welcome. Okay, let's see. Denisa, thanks for joining. Good to see you too. He says, hello sensei, question about one, financial crisis, two, advent of AI. How will these affect the day traders and how are you preparing for these potential challenges ahead? It's been a question I have been getting for the last couple of months or years even. So in times of financial crisis, because I trade Forex, I don't really mind so much. As a trend follower myself, whichever the market goes, I just follow it. So even if, let's say, one of the pairs goes down, I follow. If it goes up, I follow too. So this is, I think, one of the good things about the Forex traders is that you can even buy or sell whichever the pair goes. But unlike stock markets, Forex is basically the power balance between two currencies. When one currency is strong, one currency is weak, then that pair goes bullish, and vice versa. So I don't really mind about the financial crisis as long as I trade the major pairs. And also, second, about the AI. Yes, definitely AI will change the patterns in the market. But again, trends do happen. Even AI started, trending markets do happen. And I do see trends also every month. So far, it's not really, to me, affecting my performance or strategies. But we have to always watch out. For us, as a trader, besides scalping, right? As like myself as a trend follower, I need a trend to be able to make profits. If there's no trends, then I won't be able to make profits. So I have to change strategy to scalping. But so far, there has been lots of trends in the market in these major pairs, and AI also sometimes push the market go furthermore. Breaking the resistances goes up more to create bigger trends. So as long as there are trends, I'm fine with it. When you do, let's say, scalping, then the patterns may be different. But as a long-term trader, if you follow either 4-hour daily or even longer time frames, higher time frames, then I think you should be fine still. Yeah. But yeah, patterns do change. Well, without AI also patterns will do change. So whenever you see pattern changes, then it's time for you to backtest again and come up with some tweaks, or you better improve your skills, or maybe you want to do some adjustments on your strategies, and just keep going the trades. Okay, so yeah, I do see lots of comments still, but I have to go now. So unfortunately, I have to finish the live. But thank you very much for joining, everyone, and thank you so much for your comments as always. I really appreciate your participation as well. So after I finish this live stream, then I will review these comments. So I'm sorry I couldn't cover all the comments for everyone today. But overall, in the month of October is good in terms of my experiences for the last couple of years. So let's closely monitor the charts, even more so than the months of August or September, and let's expect some more pips to gain in the month of October. So yeah, thank you very much everyone for joining today again, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and see you on the next one. And to those who are KTS Academy and GTS members, I will see you soon on this full analysis later. So I will share the link in Discord, so please join from there. So again, thank you very much, and until I see you next time, please healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you very much.